Hello everyone and welcome to another hike with Algarve Channel 5. Today we're on the west coast. Can't get any further west than this. And it's a fairly long trail that we'll be doing, and we're going to be doing it over 2 days because it's 19 kilometers. This part starts just outside of the town of Carrapateira. And it's actually right beside a fairly popular restaurant that's right near to the beach, and the boardwalk behind me, you'll know you're on the right track. Now this particular part of the trail is going to bring us in towards the water. We're going to be crossing over two popular beaches here on the west coast, Bordeira and Amado. So this should be a really, really pretty hike. We're going to get some really nice views of the ocean. We're going to go into a bit inland as well. And the second half of the hike is a little bit more mountainous, a little bit more inland. But we'll stick with the beach today. Let's continue on. Well, we thought we'd stop here to explain a little bit more about the trail. So far, it's been a boardwalk, wood boardwalk, and then it kind of ended into a parking lot full of, campers. And then it didn't really say where we were supposed to go. Now, this kind of looks like a path. You can see people have been walking through it. We're taking this route. Hopefully this will be the right way, but it's a beautiful area anyway, even if it isn't. We've got great views of Bordeira Beach behind me. We've got the little lagoon beside me, and the vegetation is really, really pretty too. So even if we're not, it's still beautiful. Well, after our walk through the little desert park there that we went through, we landed up coming back to a series of boardwalks, wood boardwalks, and now we've walked up to this area where there's parking and a road behind me, which we're going to continue on. It goes along the coastline, and now I haven't seen one marker yet. We're kind of just winging it here. But, looking at the book and looking at the way it was supposed to be, I think we're on the right track. So you can, drive your car here if you really wanted to, but take the hike because it's much, much better. Well, we've decided to take a little detour off the road, not very far at all, just a short little walk, but it brings you over to the beautiful views of the cliffs, the coastline. It's a popular place for people to come and stop, and there's lots of these around along the whole route so far that we've been taking. It's also popular with the fishermen. And we had a little lunch. Now we're going to go back to our road. It's basically a dirt road, and like I said, have not seen one marker yet. But we're going on to the next beach, and we'll see what it brings us. Well, we've walked another kilometer to 2 kilometers along this dirt road, and we've come to a little fork in the road, I guess you could say. In the distance, I can see the town of Carrapateira, and I know that we have to go past it and circle our way back into the town, so going that way is not the right route. Plus, we haven't been past the beach, Amado Beach, so we know we have to continue on. Well, this has been worth the 5 or 6 kilometer trek that we've done so far. We finally made it to Amado Beach, and we've got a beautiful location overlooking the whole bay. And actually, as I look in front of me, I can see Bordeira Beach and a beautiful valley of cacti, so it's a really, really pretty spot to be. Now I think from here on in we're going to be going inland a little bit. So we're going to be leaving the coastal area. It's so far been a fabulous, fabulous hike. Easy, not well marked, but it wasn't that difficult to figure out. And you guys now know how to do it. So let's go on, see what the interior is all about. Well, we're going to end this part of the trail here. We've got the town of Carrapateira behind me. This is where the trail will split, kind of go through the town and go on into the interior. We went into the interior just slightly, not for very long, maybe a kilometer, not even. This half of the trail was, of course, mostly along the coast. It was a little bit shorter than the second half. Like I mentioned at the beginning, the full trail is 19 kilometers. This one was probably about 7 to 8. Very beautiful, very easy to walk. Again, you know, the trail wasn't extremely well marked, but it was quite easy to figure out. See you guys on side B of this trail.